What will happen to disgraced Trooper and National Guard Jeremy Plonski? This piece of shit, who has been working for the Minnesota State Troopers for almost 5 years and the National Guard for up to 8 years, was caught up in a federal sting where he was arrested for child sexual abuse material, not that he just downloaded or had, that he made. He produced it, he sold it, and he used it. This piece of shit was doing crimes with multiple minors, and one of the most heinous ones, an infant. The same person that would give you a ticket, walk around in his little super trooper hat, trying to sound so proud as he blends in with society, saying he was a National Guard, yet a demonic, chomo, coward piece of shit. These are the ones that hide behind the badge, the coaches, the doctors, the lawyers, the judges. DCF just lets him go and go. How many times do you think he's used his badge to overpower and intimidate others to have his way? I don't trust anyone, law enforcement agencies, because they'll be the first ones to infiltrate these agencies and try to hurt our children. This is one of the worst ones I've come across in a long time. And during my journeys in prison, I see what happens to these pedophile chomo piece of shits in prison. Let's get into it. Minnesota State Trooper, the chomo, Jeremy Francis Plonski, has been federally indicted for producing and distributing child pornography and faces state charges for first-degree criminal sexual conduct involving an infant. The case was drawing national attention due to the severity of the allegations and Plonski's role as a law enforcement officer. The chomo Jeremy Plonski, 29 years old, from Minnesota. He will be employed with the Minnesota State Patrol since 2022. Minnesota National Guard member since 2013. Deployments to Egypt 2016 to 2017, Kuwait, Syria 21 to 22. I guarantee when he was in those countries that were going through civil wars or whatnot, I guarantee if y'all look into that, he was hurting children there as well. Look at this fucking loser. Everything he's ever done that people say you're honorable for, he was using it to hurt children, period. Plonski, who joined the Minnesota State Patrol in 2022 and served as staff sergeant in the Minnesota National Guard, was arrested following an FBI investigation that uncovered videos of him sexually assaulting an infant. These acts were allegedly recorded while he was in uniform and shared them via the messaging app Kik. He is currently detained in Sherburne County Jail pending trial. If convicted, Plonski faces a mandatory minimum sentence of 15 years and up to life in prison for federal charges and up to 12 to 30 years for the state charges. You know what? Just like they give criminals gang enhancement charges, certain type of aggravating circumstances, and they give them mandatory sentences on top of their regular time, take away their game time, there's no 12 to 15, it's straight life. They should do that for these shit-eating, disgusting, vile creatures that hide in the badge, the army, and all these other agencies. Even if you're off the clock, I don't give a fuck. As this sick fuck was wearing the uniform with the baby, it doesn't matter if he's clocked in or not. You took an oath to swore to protect law enforcement, do all these amazing things, and you're in uniform hurting a baby and profiting from it. The fact that you're even not facing life on every count is fucked up. It should be castration and life. And the fact that you're an officer or any type of agency that took that oath, it should be life without parole just to start with. If you can give us those enhancements, y'all need to get those enhancements when you're off the clock as well. Sick fuck. This is one that really pisses me off. On May 15, 2025, Plonski was indicted in U.S. District Court on 4 counts of producing and distributing child pornography. These charges stem from an investigation where videos were found depicting Plonski sexually assaulting an infant girl. If convicted, he faces a mandatory minimum of 15 years and up to life in federal prison. No, there is no mandatory minimum 15. It's life. That's it, life. You hurt a baby in your police uniform. You cannot, you're going to get life in general population. That's your sentence. State charges are obviously in addition to the federal charges, where Plonski faces state charges in Scott County, Minnesota for first-degree criminal sexual conduct involving a victim under the age of 14. These charges carry a potential sentence of 12 to 30 years in prison. Again, It shouldn't carry 12 to 30, nothing. It should be life, period. Castration and life. How he got caught was when the investigation began, when FBI agents in Houston, Texas analyzed the cell phone as a part of a broader operation targeting child exploitation. They discovered videos of Plonski committing sexual acts to an infant. Plonski admitted to producing and sending these videos to an individual he met on the social media app Kik, describing their relationship as dominant and submissive when Plonski is in the submissive role. What the fuck, man? I'm telling you, man, when I explain to what happens to these are the most vile, demonic creatures that walk the face of our earth. And people wonder, like, why you feel this way, man? You know, this is why. This is 100% why. They're not all bad in enforcement, but I promise you, this is the fucked up part of everything. Right now, we have a cop that escaped from prison, walked out the front door, convicted of rape. I guarantee if he was the police chief for this guy, he'd be forging documents for him. No enhancements. The only true justice will be what he gets in that federal penitentiary. Minnesota State Patrol will go on to say Plonski has been placed on leave pending an internal affairs investigation. The agency stated that the allegations are appalling and indefensible. Wait. He's on leave and y'all are saying they are indefensible. That means you've seen him. There's without a doubt that's him in y'all uniform and you're still keeping him connected to the department. Oh, what, you guys have some type of protocol. He could hurt a baby and still get his little payments right while he's in jail. That shit, that's what boils our blood out here, man. We're tired of this. Emphasizing that such conduct is a serious violation of the law and the oath taken by law enforcement officers. The National Guard acknowledged Plonski's arrest and confirmed his service history. They stated that they are fully cooperating with civilian authorities during the ongoing investigation. In court, U.S. District Judge ordered Plonski to remain in custody at Sherburne County Jail pending trial, citing him as a serious flight risk and a danger to the community. Shit, at least the judge got something right, for real. Good on that judge. So in prison, one thing COs hate are police officers, and police officers hate corrections officers. The COs look at the cops like they're weak, they couldn't handle working in prison, so that's why they're on the streets bothering people, pulling over people, and killing people for no reason, handing out traffic citations and bothering people. Where the police look at it like, oh, you're just not able to handle the pressure of having a gun, being in combat. You're just too dumb to pass the test and the physical aspects of becoming a cop. As we both know, one's scared and the other one's glad he's scared. The only difference is this, and I used to talk to cops about this and COs. The cops have a team of people and they arrest some of the worst people in the world. We can agree on that. But those people live with the COs every single day. And when a cop gets arrested for these heinous, disgusting crimes, the COs are almost salivating at the mouth. You get an old super trooper in here who hurt children. So not only are you the worst type of child predator, rapist, scumbag piece of shit there is, you're a police officer who violated the badge. So the police aren't even going to try to check up on him and do their little thin blue line thing when they try to protect their own and 50 of them show up in court. Oh no, they want nothing to do with him. The cops can kill, rob, steal, all that shit, but they draw the line. You don't fucking hurt children. And the COs look at it like, oh, okay. And he'll get in there and he'll say, I'm a cop though, we're going to get respect. Just like you saw with Chauvin and all them, regardless of what you believe. He got put into a protective custody unit, quote unquote, where he was stabbed over 17 times. And he didn't even have a sex crime. Not saying what he did wasn't wrong. I'm just saying when you hurt a child, a baby, and profit from it, and you're a police officer, the COs will put you in there because they're not going to beat your ass. They're just going to put you in a unit with some heavy hitters, and they're going to murder you, stab you, slice your throat, torture you. They're not going to extort you. They're not going to try to get any type of money out of you, phones out of you, fear. They don't want anything. They don't want your respect. They want your life. When I arrived at a prison in Central Florida, there was an officer on the other side of the compound who had bad sex crimes. The COs literally did this. He wasn't saying anything, and one of the officers said, what did he say? What the fuck? He said he's gonna kill you. He said he's gonna kill himself. They grabbed him, they slammed him, screaming the whole time, he's trying to kill somebody, he's got a weapon. They brought him into confinement, beat the shit out of him, put him in a turtle suit because he was saying he was suicidal. That means literally a prison outfit that's made of paper. Put him in the cell with somebody that was a very heavy hitter dude, and that dude beat the fuck out of him from pillar to post, from sun to sundown. This guy here, He's going to have the worst life, poisoned, shit on, pissed, beaten half to death, and ultimately he'll be ended. Stay out, stay free, us.